Exactly a week on from the FA Cup victory here over Everton, part 2 of Chelsea's Kingsmeadow double-header against the Toffees is for WSL points. They gave us a bit of a scare last Sunday before the seemingly inevitable comeback and strong finish. 4-1 was perhaps a shade flattering. Macario's corner is deep. And cut back towards Mpome. But she's asking the question. It did not cross the line. What a start that would have been to her first WSL start for the Blues. Baltimore, who's played as much at left back this season as she has at left wing. That's a good looking ball. Lauren James found Cannerud. Difficult header, especially coming over the top of the retreating home guard. Everton can't get out at the moment. This is Cannerud. Shoot, they say. And it's either been from long distance or off target, or both, actually, so far. Give away from Van Havermeet, who's then won it back well from Macario. And the ball will find Kelly Gago, who's found the corner out of nothing. And for the second time in a week, Everton lead at Kingsmeadow. The shock is on. They've got a very long time to try and hold on to it. In behind, good run that from Cannerud. Hiyashi had it pinched off her. That's good from Baltimore. We're still over there having taken the corner. This is Cannerud into Ramirez. Ramirez! Well, finally a shot on target. Chelsea level. And they're not bothering with celebrations either. Grab the ball and go again. Everton's brilliant defence finally breached. There's James. Kira Walsh. Lauren James taking on home guard. Tight angle. Brosnan did well. Ramirez. And somehow Brosnan's held on to it. Almost impossible, the second angle. James, increasing desperation here. Everton holding firm, but so deep. Baltimore with the ball in. Mayra Ramirez! Oh, that was the moment, surely. And yet it wasn't. Everyone expected top corner. The Colombian included, I suspect. Hermano. Good pass. Baltimore. Early cross. Beaver Jones! Off the bar and out. And it's still, even this late, only 3 shots on target. The sub so close there to putting the Blues in front. Hermano's corner. It's a good one. Beaver Jones! Well, I had to go high, I think, there, Aggie Beaver Jones. High and near post, and she did. But she's missed. Millie Bright. Baltimore. Lauren James. Oh, brilliant! In the nick of time. The 93rd minute. Lauren James, her first goal since September. It's a massive one. And Chelsea have got out of jail here, big time. Everton crestfallen, and you can understand that, but you can't leave her that much space. Just waiting for the whistle. And there it is. Well, if you can't be good, be lucky. And Chelsea, who are often very good, weren't today, but they were lucky. Lauren James, the saviour in stoppage time. It's very harsh on Everton, who defended well but get nothing, while the Blues get their 7-point lead back. With a big scare, it finishes 2-1 to the champions.
Sonia, you must have gone through a range of emotions on the touchline. If you may, would you be able to give us a brief summary of how you felt watching that match for your team to get the 3 points?
Yeah, for sure. Today was a little bit emotional, and that's good because when you are so passionate about football, this is what you want to live. Today I think we started the game the way we wanted to start the game, so I was kind of relaxed. But after we knew, like from last week, they changed a little bit their setup in out of possession. So they had again a really compact block, but this time with a flat 4 in midfield. And I think made it a little bit more difficult because when you play these teams, you need to create space. And probably today we were not able to create that much because we didn't have fresh legs. So yeah, it's the 88th game, so in a row, and I think that's pretty normal. The bodies are a little bit tired, but by the end we were again losing the game 1-0. But the reaction of the players I'm really pleased with, and at the end, the emotions were really high in a positive way.
I was going to ask you about the fact that Everton scored first again. If I may use a French term, déjà vu. Did it feel like déjà vu after what happened last week for the team to having to come back again but get the win as well?
Yeah, déjà vu. Yeah, right. Really good expression. But yeah, for sure. As I said, I'm really pleased with the reaction of my players because even last week we stayed confident, but the game was early on in the first half. So I think, today was a little bit different. But again, having this trust on the fact we are able to score any time in the game, it's really good. And I think, as you could see, at the end of the game, we had the talent of LJ who was able to de-block the game. And it's really good when you have this type of players in your squad.
Last one from me. Let's talk about that winning goal. The fans, when after LJ scored, they said, "That's why we are champions." Was that a goal that pretty much summed up the team's performance today, the way she hit the ball and the celebration afterwards?
Yeah, I think being able to score in that moment, I think LJ just said like she was really tired by this time in the second half, and I think it's just her talent. She just believed it was possible for her to shoot, and she had a great shot, a little bit of help with the post. But if you never try, you never get something. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. My players always try, even when sometimes it doesn't work. They try again and again, and I think that's something really good for us. And again, until the end, we were believing it was possible. So having these players who are able to turn the game in a positive way, at the end, your emotions are so high because you know almost that's it's a really important goal.
Lauren, it's not a typical situation, is it, to play a team that you met a week ago at the same ground, albeit a different competition, a different tournament. How did Chelsea manage that situation today?
I think we just had to grind it out, fight, show our qualities, and in the end we managed to do that.
You did indeed. That confidence to score the goal in the 93rd minute, the winner as well. Talk us through that moment, because it's been described as a sheer moment of magic on your behalf.
It was all just a bit of a madness, to be honest. The ball came out to me from Sandy, and then I just thought, let me shoot, and luckily it went bottom corner.
Luckily it did go in the bottom corner. For you as a team and your colleagues as well, do you relish these types of moments when Chelsea go 1-0 down to come back and fight and get the win?
Yeah, I think no matter the result, we're all, this team, this club, we're always down to, putting up a fight, and we always pull through, so there's not much I can say.
One thing I would like to ask you about is the little jiggle dance that you did with Lucy Bronze after you scored the goal. How has that come about?
One time, I'm a bit of a random person, and I was just doing it in the changing room, and then started doing it with Zachira, and then she was like, "Oh, next time you score, do it." And then I said, "I'll do it with Lucy."